are not artists, and I agree with this. But we're talking about whether AI is actual art in terms of the artificial intelligence.
So can you repeat one more time of the making the chatbot so I can make sure I understand, or not the chatbot, the AI, so I can actually try to understand?
Well, yeah, I've made my my own artificial intelligence models before.
And since the AI made something, that means you made it?
No, I made the AI. But
Yeah,
then
you
again,
made the AI,
it is still
not
like a pretty,
the thing the AI made.
It is still a pretty impressive display of.
But it still
skill,
doesn't mean you're the one who made it.
But yeah, you don't have to be what, like, where are you saying it? You don't have to be like the person that made the thing for it to be impressive. I made the thing that made the thing.
Yeah, and that thing made the thing, not you.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, making the thing in itself is an art. Like, bro, making the AI in itself is an art.
Okay. So machine building, yes, would be an art. But
yeah.
But you wouldn't be the artist of the creations it makes.
Okay, but that's not what we're debating. We're debating whether AI is art, and I feel like it is.
And I feel like it isn't.
But you're saying like two different things. Like, you're arguing for like.
I'm saying the same thing, that AI is not art.
Yeah, no, but then you're saying a different thing. Like, the title clearly says AI is not real art, and I feel like it is because, as I've just said, like, developing the AI, again, like machine building and all of that, it's still quite impressive.
You built a machine, and that would be, I guess, an art in itself. But do you? And separate question: does that mean that you're the artist of what? Do you think you'd be the artist of what the machine made?
No.
Okay, then that's the question I was trying to ask the whole time.
To an extent. Also, to an extent, yeah. It depends, actually. I don't know. To an extent, I would say. Actually.
Can you elaborate on how it extends?
Yeah, because you can give the AI the exact parameters you want it to use.
Right. And I'm the artist of what my friend made because I told her what I wanted.
But it's not really a proper analysis because.
Yes, it is actually.
In this case,
it's a very smart one that I thought of myself.
In this case, they have consciousness and they can make their own decisions, but the AI is not really conscious.
Yeah, it's not conscious. It doesn't know anything about filmmaking or actual art that it's making. It's just stealing from other people's stuff and mashing them together, but without the artist's consent.
No, not really, because again, for it to do these things, you have to, like, you as the person making and developing the AI, you have to put into, like you said, the rule of thirds, for example, right? I have to represent that mathematically, and for me to do that, I have to understand what the rule of thirds is. So the humans behind the AI, they do understand.
Yes, but yet this machine still doesn't. It's going through the machine, which still doesn't know.
But you've programmed the machine in such a way where it is possible.
But has it been programmed to do that yet? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
I haven't seen it use the rule of thirds.
Well, I mean, how do you know?
Because I see that garbage all the time. Whether it's YouTube, somewhere else online, like Pinterest, or what else? I don't know. Whenever we're looking in Photoshop.
But, like, that's your point here, is that you haven't seen it published, but that doesn't mean AI is not capable of it, because it is.
Well, I feel like if it were capable, I would have seen it already, since it's been a thing for a long time.
It hasn't been. AI actually hasn't been a thing for a long time, at least not the very popular AI that generates the images you see. And also, it is possible.
Basically, AI art is real art, because if you looked at it from a different point of view and you didn't know it was AI, you'd say it was art. But just because it's AI, you're gonna say it's not.
It's got its own
But it doesn't
style
matter
that just doesn't make
what
sense.
it originates from. If it looks like something that is art, it is art, in my opinion.
So if it looks like art, then it is art.
Yeah, because if it looks like something that is artistic and interesting and, you know, the qualifications.
All right,
yeah,
and what's
who cares
interesting
where it
about
originates?
AI art to you?
I think that AI art is real art, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving the prompt.
Does it use the same amount of skill as I learned after 2 years?
Well, he left because we clocked him.
Does it use the same amount of skill that I used to learn after 2 years? Or does it mean
Sorry, no.
think in your
AI
head
art,
of what you
it's
want,
not
exactly
skilled.
what you
It's
want it
not
to.
skilled.
Yeah, if
But
it's
it
not
is art.
skilled and there's no intention
it's
or
not. There's
purpose
no
from the
skill.
machine, then it's. What is the definition of art to you?
Anything that looks artistic.
Aha, can you
Doesn't matter
elaborate?
where
That
it
makes no
originates
sense.
from. I'm just saying it's easier for AI to do it.
Aha, just because it's easier doesn't mean it's better, because that's called laziness. Not wanting to learn how to do it yourself.
When did I ever say that? All I said is that AI art.
Yeah, whenever
It's
people
not-
want to do something
does not
because
take
it's
skill.
easier, it doesn't always mean it's better. Like, for example, I'm like, oh, it's easier for my mom to
I'm
take
not
me somewhere.
disagreeing
I'm not
with
going to
you.
learn how to drive. I'll let my mom do it instead of me. Just let her take me everywhere.
I literally agree with you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, should we leave? Alright, well that concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching, because that was really, really strange. Oh my god.